this morning and heard the TV saying something about this.
Hey guys, this is Isabella Jaii, and in today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. So basically, I have been gone from social media and then I came back. So since I came back, I've been being a lot more consistent on Instagram, and so I've been getting a lot of new followers on Instagram. And so I figured, what better way for you guys to get to know me and for you guys to get to know me better than to do another Q&A. So if you guys did not get the chance to ask me any questions, please make sure to follow me on Instagram, because like, what are you doing? That is the platform that I am the most active on. So if you guys want to see what I'm doing like in my everyday life, if you want to see like my gym check-ins, and then also I'm going to be posting a lot more things this year, definitely make sure to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and then also Snapchat, because I'm gonna get into that as well. With that being said, if you guys want to know more about me, let's get into the video. So my first question is, how tall are you? So I don't know if I look tall online or what, but like, I've been told that my legs look longer. That is the pictures. I am 5'5.5". I've been 5'5.5" since I measured myself in 12th grade. I probably was 5'5.5" before then, but I remember the exact time that I stood by the little wall. I'm 5'5.5". My next question is, how has life been lately? Life has been really good lately. I've been celebrating my wins, and I've been celebrating them publicly, and that's like something that's so new for me, because I honestly don't do that. Like, a lot of times I'll accomplish something, or I'll like go through the motions of like hitting a goal and only celebrate it with my family and friends. But then sometimes I don't even do that. Like, I can get kind of awkward when attention is on me, even though I have attention on me on the daily now. Yeah, other than that, life has been really good. I got to work with Erica Mina for the first time, so like, I was really excited to post about that. I've also been doing like a lot of brand campaigns and just shooting more, helping people with their headshots and whatnot. Also, I've been consistently in the gym, and I'm no longer boy crazy, you know, I'm chilling. So I just feel really good. I feel like I'm back on track. I feel like I'm doing good things. I'm also in a better space where I feel like I'm reading the Bible more, and I feel like I am praying more, and I'm in a very repentant space, and just making sure that like what I'm doing for the most part is just good. You know what I'm saying? Every day isn't a great day, but like for the most part, I'm like striving to do good every single day. So I feel really good. My next question is, do you journal? Yes, I do actually journal, but I haven't journaled consistently in about like a year or so. When I was living in Atlanta, one of my best friends gave me a journal because I was going through stuff right before I had kind of went to Atlanta. And so when I moved there, I found myself journaling a lot about like just my feelings. Every time I had a moment, I would just journal, and I'm very thorough with journaling. Like, I like to write the time, and like I might write the setting out. Like, I'm gonna write the time, the date, like this is exactly how I felt at this moment, at this time. And I really just love doing that, and I love being able to like dump all my feelings out. When I'm not physically writing though, I do like to write in my notes. I love to like type out all my feelings and write all the bad feelings, but then at the end I like to reaffirm myself in God's word with like a prayer, or just like combating the negative thoughts that I had. Because like, honestly, I really do believe that life or death is in the power of the tongue. And I feel like, yes, we have our bad moments, but like, you gotta really call that stuff out, and you really gotta cast your imaginations down, and you really gotta tell the devil like, you thought I was gonna sit here, but we're coming back from this. And so I always like to have moments where I'm like, greater is he that's in me than he does in the world, you know, and really just affirming myself after I have these moments, and letting myself know like who I am still in the Lord, because that always just helps me out. My next question is there a Galentine's vlog, and introduce your friends? Yes, there is a Galentine's vlog. I've been very busy with photography recently, and it's been really hard for me to kind of like manage photography on top of my own content creation. I'm working on that right now, so the Galentine's Day vlog will be up. And then as far as introducing my friends go, I actually had a few videos that I was going to post, but I decided not to post because I didn't personally like how I looked at the time in those videos. At that time, I wasn't actively in the gym. I wasn't actively being mindful of my eating, so I really didn't like how I looked, and I wasn't about to post myself on the internet because I get a lot of hate comments every time I'm consistent with my journey, especially if the videos do decide to go viral. And like, at that specific time, I was very fragile, like in my mental health. I was not about to let anybody tear me down. Like, I literally had to sit there, and I was like, I'm not posting this. Like, I don't like how I look. And yeah, this is a weight loss journey, and yeah, I'm showing myself at any point, but it's a lot different for me to show myself in the gym versus out of the gym. And me personally, like, if y'all really want to get to know me outside of just like me being in front of the camera, me showing myself in my journey, I'm a very sensitive person. And I do not play. I'm not really the person that's like cutting corners and trying to be nice. Like, but I'm also just not nasty. And I feel like there are a lot of people in the world that really just have like negativity in their heart, and they just want to spew it at you. And it's like, how are you doing that to somebody that's like trying to change their life and like doing it publicly at that? Like, you know, so I just personally, like, at that specific time, I wouldn't have been able to take not one comment about like, oh, you look like you gained weight. If I look like it, what you think? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, keep your comments to yourself. But now I'm okay. Now I'm a little bit more secure in myself. If I post a picture or a video, I mean, it is what it is. I'm in the gym. I'm working towards losing the weight again, so I don't feel as bad. But at the time, again, it was very hard to make that decision to not post that footage because I knew I wanted to introduce my friends. So yes, I will be introducing my friends in the upcoming vlogs. Bear with my friends though, because one of my friends does not like the camera at all, for real. Even though like she should be on camera because she's a freaking singer. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mackenzie. And then my sister's just shy. She's just to herself. She does not care about the camera. She does not care about people knowing about who she is, what she doing, nothing. And she's so freaking beautiful. So it's just like, girl. But we gonna get her to get on camera so y'all can meet her. My next question is, what are your 2024 fitness goals? This year, my biggest goal is to lose 80 pounds. In the past, I feel like I put numbers on it, but like I kind of stopped putting numbers on things. But as of recently, since I know how much weight I have gained, I want to lose 80 pounds. So by the end of this year, hopefully I'm 80 pounds down. If I'm more than 80 pounds down, that is beautiful. That is a blessing. God is good. But that's my number for this year for sure. So like, I haven't weighed myself, but I kind of know where I'm at. So eventually I am going to have a video where I upload it and I tell you guys my measurements and my weight, because I want to document my journey way differently this year and actually keep you guys involved for real in my journey. So, you know, definitely stay tuned for that. Other fitness goals are just to continue to get stronger and to continue to learn my form so that I can perfect each exercise so that I can do them effectively, so that I'm building actual muscle and cutting actual fat. So that's probably my biggest goal with those things. And then my last fitness goal for this year is just to stay consistent in the gym. Like, I just want to consistently show up in the gym 5 times a week. I'm not really into going every single day, but I am into being active. So I'm not gonna do no 75 hard or anything this time, like no time soon. I'm for sure not gonna be doing 7 times. I can't do 7 times a week. I mean, I can, but like realistically speaking, I do like to have rest days. So my main goal is to just not burn myself out and to really pace myself this year, because I'm not in a rush anymore. Like before, I used to be in a rush, like, oh my gosh, I just have to be down by this time. I used to be so intense, and I used to just be so upset with myself if I messed up, if I did something wrong. And I'm like, I can't be like that moving forward. Like, I need to lock in for real and just have grace and just be patient, because like, it's not just gonna happen overnight. And sometimes I be expecting it to happen overnight. My next question is, what's your ideal date? So I be so nervous to talk about men and dating and stuff online. It kind of gives childish and immature, but it's honestly just because I'm not super experienced, like, you know. But that's another story for another day. My ideal date would be like, I hope you guys can't hear this fan, but y'all, it was getting hot up in here. I'm gonna put it on 1 so it could be low. But my ideal date would have to be like, and this is with somebody that I feel like I'm dating for a while. We've been talking, we've been, you know, getting to know each other. My ideal date with somebody that I know would have to be like an all-day date, okay? I'm talking about, we either drive somewhere, like we take a road trip somewhere, like we just pick a random city, or maybe we fly, and we just explore the city. So like, living in Michigan, I would love to go to like Grand Rapids for the day and just explore the city, like explore the food, take pictures, go to like little shops and stuff. Literally spending all day together doing things, like having experiences and documenting them. Like, that's my ideal date. Not necessarily like being on your phone all day, but definitely having a camera, like a disposable camera, a film camera or something, and then like just taking photos like while we're there, trying new foods and stuff. Like, I'm so into that, and I just really love that. And then like if we're talking like an ideal first date, I feel like an ideal first date is definitely something like super interactive. I would want to go to like an arcade or like bowling, or I'm not good at bowling though, but I want to get better at bowling. I've been getting better at bowling, but like, I don't know, bowling might irritate me. Never mind on that one. Definitely something interactive. So like an arcade is definitely something that I would like to do, or like a fair would be a cute first date. And like you just do like little games and stuff, and you just kind of like talk and laugh, because I feel like it kind of shows you a little bit about the person's personality. Like, are you fun, are you competitive, can you keep a conversation going? And then also like right after that, definitely going out to eat, and then possibly like sitting in the car and just chatting, because like I'm really huge on what the conversation looking like, because it's a lot of men that want to run their mouth but don't be talking about nothing. So my ideal date is with somebody that knows how to speak, knows how to hold a conversation, somebody who loves the Lord and it shows in their life, and then somebody who knows how to treat a lady. Open the doors. I need you being attentive, I need you being courteous of me, don't be on your phone, and you know, just vibe. What are your favorite healthy breakfast meals? Y'all been following me for a while. I make the same thing for breakfast. Okay, it is the same thing over and over and over and over, but it's so good. It's like a little breakfast scramble. So I put like sausages, smoked sausages with like a ground sausage. So like it's like a little sausage roll. The person who asked me this is in California, and I don't think y'all got a Meyer, but it's sausage rolls anywhere. So you get like a sausage roll, you add smoked sausage or like a beef hot dog. Sometimes I add both. Like I add all three meats, and then like eggs. I like to eat a lot of eggs, so like I might eat like 4 eggs. That's bad, but like at the same time I want it to be a filling meal, because it's your first meal of the day. And then I'll add like onions. Sometimes I have added in like, maybe I'm just thinking about something else. You can add in like peppers and stuff. I haven't recently, and I never really do. And then I like to add in like a little bit of cheese. So like my favorite cheese is like Monterey Jack or like pepper jack. Those are good. And then I like to cut up some cucumbers, and like I'm gonna insert a picture or a little video or something so y'all can see it. I like to cut up some cucumbers. I feel like the cucumbers kind of give you like, because they're crunchy, they're gonna make you fuller. Like they're gonna make you fuller mentally and like in real life, because like you ain't finna be eating that all day. You're not gonna be eating that all day. It's a really big breakfast, but it's a really good breakfast, and it's really filling, and I feel like it's really refreshing. Besides that, I really like those little egg muffins, y'all. Them little egg muffins that people be making, it's the same thing. Some people call it quiche, some people call it an egg muffin. It's literally eggs. Like you put it in a little muffin tray, you make the eggs, and then you add your toppings. So some people add bacon, spinach, onions, definitely add cheese. You gotta have the cheese on top, okay? Some people don't put cheese, but you gotta have that cheese on top. And then you have your meats on the inside, but you gotta cook the meats first too before you put it in there, and then you let them bake in the oven. Yeah, I really like those. If I'm eating carbs, I'm gonna get the hash browns with the bacon and the other meats, and then some pancakes. But she said healthy, so I would say some protein pancakes or a waffle. Okay, my next question is, do you use machines at the gym? If so, what's your favorite and why? Yes, I do use machines at the gym. I feel like when I post myself, I do actually do a lot of free weights, but then some videos I am posting like with machines at the gym. So I do use machines at the gym, and my favorite machine at the gym will have to be that pull down machine, any back machine really, to be honest. Like that row machine, them cables, it's really the cables. Like the cables hit so different, I feel like, than the other machines. But like machine, I really like the leg curl machine. Dang, I done gave 2, but I just love a good back workout. I just love them little lats, like the lats and the low rolls. I love those because that's what really gives you that figure that you want, like, you know. And it's like, I really want that. Yeah, like I want that. Yeah, when all of this is said and done, because when I was losing weight, it was definitely giving that midsection snatching. So I really love to do like back workouts and stuff. So those are my favorite at the gym, and that's why. What do you feel you need to work on about yourself this year? So the main thing that I would like to work on this year is my relationship with God, because like in the past year or so, I definitely got into a situation that kind of pushed me away from God, because I was kind of like just ashamed, and like I was feeling like what I had fallen into was just There's no way. Calling me at 2 a.m. in the middle of my video is crazy. Okay, y'all, so I'm back. I got a call from one of my friends. I had to make sure they were okay. So in the past year, I feel like I just got into a situation that pushed me away from God because of what was going on, and like I was just dealing with a lot of shame from that situation, and like basically I just was in a situation where I felt very far from God, and I wasn't running to God with my problems. I was running away from God with my problems, and I know that affected my relationship with God very deeply because like of all the shame that I was harboring and like the condemnation and like the list goes on. But I just know that like what I want to work on this year is clinging to God and drawing close to him, because he's always going to draw close to you when you make that effort to draw close to him. And like I just thank God that he's so gracious and merciful, and like that he's good even when we're not, because like all he wanted me to do was to confide in him. All he wanted me to do was to seek him and to seek his kingdom and his righteousness, and like that's what I'm doing now. Like I feel like I'm in a very just repentant place, like I said earlier, and I just feel like I'm just really considering God more. And so I just really want to work on depending on God with my whole heart and really just trusting in him, even when it's hard, even when it doesn't look or feel good. Like I just really want to lean into God and just read more, fast more, and just be more intentional with like the things that I'm choosing to do and not to do. I really want to work on like my confidence and like showing up online and like being secure within myself, like for real, like not on no false confidence type stuff, but like I really want to be like confident in my body. I really want to be confident in my personality and in like who I am as a person, so that nobody could ever shake me. Not another man, not a bad friend, not the opinions of others, like nothing and nobody can shake me. I want to start my weight loss journey, but I'm not sure how. Do you have any tips? So I'm the queen of starting over. Best way that I would say that you should start your weight loss journey is probably fixing your food first. As much as I love getting to the gym, as much as I love being active, the food is the biggest one, okay? So I would just say to get all the bad food out your house, okay? All the cookies, all of that. I don't want to tell you to eat them, but like, I know you spent your money on it. So it's like, if you want to eat it, I guess. But at the same time, don't eat it, because you know you want to start your weight loss journey. You know you want to lose weight, and you know if you keep eating it, you're gonna just gain more weight and be unhappy. So cut out all the processed foods, cut out all them bioengineered foods, okay? Because it's a lot of those, and just don't eat no more fast food either. And if you do eat fast food, and like you have to eat fast food because maybe you just can't cook or whatever, and it's not really that you can't, because that's the tea. We just don't be wanting to, okay? So I would just say cook more of your meals. If you cannot cook more of your meals, or if you feel like your time doesn't always allow you to, like maybe time is just running away, choose better options when you are out getting your food. Like instead of getting a burger, get a chicken wrap. Instead of getting a chicken wrap, get a salad. Like get a protein with some vegetables. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just make better food decisions. Also, I would say to start walking, okay? People underestimate walking. People underestimate literally just going outside. I started walking outside every single day. I would walk for 3 to 5 miles a day, depending on the day. Sometimes I would be super tired, so I would do 3 miles. Sometimes I would be super energized, so I would do 5. I would do 3 to 5 miles a day, and I would walk outside. And it's getting warmer outside, so by the time that I post this video, we're gonna be able to do that again. And then depending on where you at, you might still be able to do that. Walk outside. Even if you don't want to go outside, do some at-home exercises. I can link some in the description box below, because the thing is, we just don't be making time. Like, you have to make time, and you literally have to tell yourself that you don't want to be in this place again. You don't want to be at your heaviest weight again. You don't want to feel how you feel. You don't want to be unconfident. You don't want to be unsure of yourself. You don't want to not fit your clothes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know what all of those feelings feel like, and like, you just have to get fed up with yourself enough to be like, all right, this is it, let me get to it, and just start. So like I said, you could do a 20-minute workout every single day for like 1 month, and the next month do a 30-minute workout. And then like, if you don't want to do the workouts at home, like, you know, go for a walk 30 minutes a day. Start at 30 minutes, increase it to an hour, you know, maybe 45 and then to an hour. Like, you know, just take slow strides, but definitely make progress. And that small progress is going to lead up to big progress, and you're going to be so happy that you made that effort to start, because that's the most important part. It's just that small effort that you make. Little goes a long way. I promise you it does. because I didn't feel like that 3 to 5 miles was doing anything. But I lost 10 pounds in 1 week from literally just being active and consistently showing up. That's water weight too, by the way. That ain't fat. When you lose that 10 pounds, that ain't fat. But that's motivation for you to keep going. You know, that's the point. You just want to keep going. You just want to keep going, okay? Just keep going. And like I said, cut out all that bad food. You don't need no more cookies. I'm talking to me for real. But like, you don't need no more cookies. You know you don't eat that bread. And if you do have that bread, why you had all that bread? The last thing I want to say real quick, if you can't cook your own meals, consider meal prepping. You should consider meal prepping. If you cannot cook every day, consider meal prepping. And if you cannot meal prep, you just absolutely, oh my gosh, I just can't, buy into a meal service. Factor is out there. You got chefs that's making meals every week for people, selling dinners. Tap in with them. It's somebody in your local city. Tap in with them because they making meals for people like you and for people like me, because I don't want you to think I'm attacking you. I'm not. My next question is, what keeps you motivated in the gym? As of recently, what's been keeping me motivated in the gym is honestly looking at my old progress photos. And like for a while, my old progress photos would actually kind of stunt my growth a little bit, because I would be irritated looking at myself like, how did you get here? Why would you let yourself get here? But now it doesn't do that. Now it's more like motivation, because I'm like, dang, my face was slim, like my shoulders wasn't this broad, this part of the arm was dropping, you feel me? Boobs was getting smaller. Like I'm like, dang, like I have something to look forward to. Like that's so exciting to me. So just my old progress photos has really been keeping me motivated personally, like literally been watching them every day. And then besides that, what really keeps me motivated is actually my friends. Like my friends, when they serious, they holding me accountable. Okay, they like, Isabella, you wanna go to the gym? Like my friend Mercedes, y'all be seeing Mercedes all the time with me. She be like, you going to the gym today? What you working on? What you about to eat today? Like Mercedes be on my head, okay? And we be on each other's heads because we want each other to be better and we want each other to reach our goals. Even though our goals are so different. Like Mercedes wants to gain weight, I want to lose weight. She's still like, okay, but what you eat? Why you ain't going to the gym? Like Mercedes is she gonna be on my head. So get you some friends that are going to be on your head, that are going to care about you just as much as you care about them. I will also say, outside of my friends, I really like to watch E.T. the Hip Hop Preacher because he's very motivating. Okay, if y'all ever watch his videos, he gonna yell at you. He gonna yell at you. And me personally, I'm very sensitive, so I really don't like that. But it's like when he be talking, he be spitting. Like that one video, I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but if you ever heard the sound like, if you wanna, what the freak? It's like, if you wanna succeed as bad as you wanna breathe, like something like that. I like watching motivational people because honestly, you do need that motivation. Even though they be like, oh, motivation is temporary, you need discipline. You need motivation as well. Okay, they go hand in hand. They go hand in hand. Yeah. So E.T. definitely motivates me to like get up off my behind and like want to do better for myself, not only just physically but like all around, because I'm like, dang, you're right, I do be lazy, okay? And not even just physically but like everywhere. So I feel like he really keep me in check. And then as of recently, you know what, y'all really been motivating me. I'm not even gonna lie. Before it was y'all for sure, but it died down because I stopped posting. And so now that I'm posting again, I'm like, dang, like seeing how me posting my weight loss journey is like just impacting people the same way that it was before when I was sharing it is really nice. Like I just love that, and it makes me feel so good because I'm like, dang, like it's not that I necessarily felt like it was for nothing, but it's just a plus to be able to have a community of people that are like, yo, like I lost 20 pounds because I was watching your videos. Like I started working out because you be working out. Like that's so nice to me, and I really love that. Like shout out to y'all for real, because y'all the stuff. My next question is, what are your go-tos for gear when creating content? All right, so this right here, this is the iPhone 14 Pro. I wanted the Pro Max, but the time that I bought this phone, they didn't have no Pro Max in stock for the gigabytes that I wanted. I have 512 gigabytes because I take a lot of pictures since I'm a photographer. So I got 512 and I record in 4K. So I love a good phone, okay? I love a good phone. This is actually what I use to vlog. This is also what I use for my everyday reels and like shorts. Then I really love this little tripod here. This is like a handheld tripod, okay? So I use this and I put my phone on it like this and I be vlogging like this, okay? Oh, they do that sometimes, so just bear with me. I be vlogging like this. Hey guys, yeah, I be vlogging like that. So I really like this tripod. This tripod is from Walmart and it was only like $14. I think it's $20 now. They've been taxing. Okay, y'all know inflation. Jesus coming back, that's why. But yeah, I really like this tripod. Also, one of my friends, they love me down bad, you feel me? Like, you gotta get you some supportive friends. They let me use their camera because I haven't had a vlog camera in years, y'all. So this is the Canon EOS M50. Oh wait, the Mark II, by the way. This is a small vlog camera. It's really nice and it has a 15 to 45 millimeter lens on it. The thing about this camera is that it's supposed to be a wide angle, like 15 millimeters. If you guys are not familiar with like camera terms, like this is gonna go over your head, but basically the 15 to 45 millimeter is the lens. So this lens is meant to be a wider angle lens, which is perfect for vlogging because you kind of, with vlogging, you definitely want to have it out enough to where like you're comfortable enough to hold the camera, but also you want the angle wide enough to where they see the environment, so that it's not just my face, like it's not like a sit down video, but it's like you can see more, you know, of the background. So when you're looking for cameras and stuff, definitely this camera is a really nice camera. I also used to use the Canon G7X Mark II as well. The only thing that I didn't like about that was that screen, it flips out and then it flips up. So like this one flips out to the side, but that one flipped out like if the lens is here, it's gonna flip out this way so that the screen was on top of the camera, which was perfect. However, because people flip that screen up and down so many times, the screws on that specific camera kind of get loose from all the wear and tear over time. So I noticed that a lot of people had the same complaints, that their screws go missing and then their screen pops out. So I never got a replacement for that camera, which is why I don't use it to this day, but I really like that camera as well. So I would still consider that one of like the go-tos. And then this is a 66-inch tripod that my big camera is on, and I got this from Target. Somebody else bought me this, so I'm gonna have to put that price in, but I think it was like $30, and it's a really good tripod. It extends very high, like 66 inches is literally like what, 5.5 feet or so. Yeah, so like this is a really good tripod. And then I use a Sony a7 III for like my sit down videos, and sometimes I might vlog with this camera, or sometimes I might go into the gym with it. I don't want to bring this camera to the gym anymore. This is actually my camera that I use for photography, so I try not to bring this camera out just because. What's your favorite form of exercise? My favorite form of exercise is swimming. Okay, I am a islander, which I'm gonna get into after this. So I really love swimming. I literally love swimming so much because swimming is one of those exercises where like you're not sweating. Okay, I'm not hot. Okay, my body's already cool, but like I'm doing a bunch of exercising and like I still feel fine. Even going down the back, down the back, down the back, like I still feel fine. Okay, I love swimming so much. Like I've been swimming all my life. It's my favorite thing ever. And yeah, that's my favorite form of exercise. Are you mixed with anything? So yes, I am mixed. A lot of people be asking. Some people have just thought I was black, which is fine because I'll take that. But I am mixed. I am Pacific Islander and black, but more specifically I am Chamorro. So my mother is from Saipan, which is one of the Marianas Islands, but her and my dad met in Guam because my dad was in the Navy when he met her, and he was stationed there, and they met there, and they had a bunch of us, and then they had me. 3 things that your weight loss journey has taught you. One thing that my weight loss journey has taught me is that losing weight is about so much more than just the physical. You would think that losing weight was like, oh, like I'm just trying to get fit, I'm just trying to, you know, fit into my clothes, or maybe I'm just unhappy with like my stomach, or I just don't want to back fat, or you know what I'm saying? Like we can go down the list. But like for me personally, losing weight has been about literally losing the weight of opinions of others, losing the weight of insecurity, losing self-doubt. Like I'm losing so much more than just weight, because like God has been showing me since I started this journey that like you losing weight is a confidence thing. Like you losing weight is like you don't believe in yourself for real. Like you got some self things that are attached to you being overweight, because everything that you are was like ruled by the fact that you're overweight, and it's like it shouldn't be. And so I feel like the one thing that I've like learned is that like, yeah, it's deeper than just the scale. Number 2, being on this weight loss journey has also taught me that people really do see you differently, okay? And like, everything used to feel like it was just in my head. Like, I'm just like, it's in my head. Like, people don't like me. It's in my head. People don't, right? It is in your head in a sense of like there are people that are going to like you. There are people that are going to love you and to see you for who you are. But then there are the people that you know for a fact they are treating you different because of your size, okay? So like, I've learned that like, I wasn't in my head in regards to like, no, they treating me bad, right? Because I've had people tell me like, no, they not. And I'm like, yes, they are. They're treating me bad. People treat you differently. They just do. And it's like, it's okay that they treat you differently. And as you lose weight, they're going to treat you even more different, if not better. Because I've seen how people treat overweight people, and people treat overweight people very terribly. And it's just like, that's bad. Number 3 that I feel like this weight loss journey has taught me is that I'm beautiful no matter what size I am, okay? 100 pounds down to go, I was beautiful, and like right now, I'm beautiful. And I feel like I've just been able to see myself in a very different light, and I've been able to like learn so much about myself, like in regards to like how I handle situations, and like what's good about the way that I handle life and what's bad about the way that I handle life. So I feel like I've just been able to learn so much about myself and so much about like other people in the process too. And just also like how I need to see myself. And I need to see myself through God's lens and not mine. What is your target brand to shoot for? And what is your target brand to model for? Okay, as a photographer, my target brand to shoot for is actually like Coach and Gucci. I've always wanted to do a campaign shoot for one of them. And then for modeling, I would love to model for Tracy Ellis Ross for like hair care. And then body, I would say like Good American now, because I feel like Good American is very inclusive and like positive. Oh, and maybe even Torrid. Like, I've always considered modeling for Torrid, so I would want to work with either one of those. How long have you been doing photography? And if you guys didn't know, I've mentioned it a few times in this video by now, but I'm a photographer. So I've been doing photography, like I said, for 6 years now, and I've really been enjoying it. I feel like God has just been blowing my mind every single year. Every time I want to quit, he'd be like, yeah, okay. And I'd be like, you're right. I just feel like I'm made for it. Like, before, I was definitely hiding behind the camera, but in the midst of me hiding, God really showed me like, this is what you are talented at. Like, you're gifted at this. And that's something that I'm 100% confident in. Like, I know when I see a shot, I know how to see a shot. I feel like I'm an extremely visual person, so like, I just see the world differently, and I'm able to show people how I see the world through that art. And it's just like my favorite form of expression creatively. Destination wedding or elopement. Here's the tea, okay? Here's the tea. I used to want to get eloped so bad. Like, it just sounds like such a cute idea. Like, oh my gosh, we eloped. Like, I came back Mrs., you know, whatever my last name gonna be. However, something about nobody being there is kind of crazy. Like, it's cute because it's like, dang, baby, it's you and me. But it's like, dang, baby, it's you and me. Like, it's cute. It's supposed to be an intimate moment. It's supposed to be like, you know, you, your partner, and God. But like, I want my mama there because my mom's my only parent now on earth. So, not to get super deep, but so like, I really want her to be involved in that process. Even though I know my mom's probably not gonna want to plan it, I just want her to be there, and I want her to see it happen because I'm her youngest daughter. Like, she wants to see me get married. So I would probably have to do a destination wedding. And as far as the destination goes, it would have to be a castle because I'm a princess. And I know the girls be like, oh, princess treatment, princess treatment. Yeah, exactly that. Okay, I want the castle, I want the ring, and I want the dress, and all of that. So when y'all see me, y'all see my husband. No, he did that. Yeah. Okay, my next question is, what are you eating today for weight loss? Can you make a TikTok? I'm gonna make a video on that. Just wanted to put that in here so y'all knew. I'm gonna make a TikTok, I'm gonna make a YouTube video, maybe like a what I eat today, what I eat in a week, and I'll probably upload a short. And it's gonna go up on Instagram. I'm gonna show y'all because I'm locking in, I promise. This year is the year. Okay, My next question is, who is Isabella outside of the gym and the photography content? And what are 3 things that we don't know about you? Oh man. Okay, here are 3 things that you guys don't know about me, and this will explain who I am outside of like gym and content. So basically, I'm an extremely reserved person. Okay, I feel like people don't think so because I'm so social, and I'm like not socially awkward. I can be awkward. Okay, I can make a situation awkward, but I'm not awkward. Like, I'm not an awkward person. I used to think that I was, but it's just because I be feeling awkward. I'm not awkward though. So I'm extremely social, and I love to talk to people. I love to like make friends and like just like interact with people, because you know, I just love people, to be honest. Like, I know people hate people, but I don't hate people. Okay, I don't know where that video cut off at, but bear with me. We're gonna circle back. Basically, my oldest brother is 8 years older than me. My sister is 7 years older than me. And then my brother, who is my twin, you feel me? Locked in? Yeah. He's 4 years older than me. So I spent a lot of time by myself as a kid, and I kind of just felt like an only child because they were all grown up and they were all like working and just like starting their own lives. So even though like I spent a lot of time with my brother John, who is the person that's 4 years older than me, which you guys see on my channel a lot, the time that I didn't spend with him, I really did feel like an only child. So I like to spend a lot of time like just by myself, like in my room, reserved. I can literally just not talk, and if I do talk, I like to talk to myself, okay? Which kind of explains why like I do YouTube and I do content creation, because like I spend so much time by myself. Like, I just kind of got used to like just sitting with myself, talking, just being able to, you know, have conversation and have a full dialogue. I'm not like responding to myself like how I'm having this conversation right now, but I could if I wanted to. But yeah, like naturally though, I'm just a really reserved person. I'm a very private person. I have a lot of friends, but like I'm not close to a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people feel close to me, but like I don't know, it's just weird. Like, that's just how it was for me growing up. And then number 2, I would say that I am a writer. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this on my channel before, but I love writing songs, I love writing poetry, and I love writing stories. So I am obviously a very creative person, but like in other ways that I express my creativity is like through music, through poetry, which I feel like they both go kind of hand in hand, because like poetry is essentially a song. It's just spoken word versus like singing word. And then I love to like sing and stuff too, but I wouldn't say that I'm like the strongest singer, but like I've improved a lot and I'm like really getting like more confident and stuff about that. But yeah, and then my last thing that you guys may not know about me, I'm not sure if I mentioned this on my channel before, but I'm a PK. Okay, and I feel like that's essential for y'all to know, because it explains my personality. It just does. Like, if you guys don't know what a PK is, I'm a preacher's kid. So I laugh because I thought about the you know how they be like, I'm a preacher's kid, of course I do this. Or like the little videos, I'm a hairstylist, of course I, you know, that's what I thought about. But I'm a preacher's kid. So I grew up in a very strict household. I was always in church, literally from sun up to sundown, okay? I was there before the members. Oh, not before, I'm lying. Sometimes I was. But then I was there after the members was gone for sure. And we would be waiting on our parents. When are we leaving? Huh? Yeah, we need to know. But I'm a preacher's kid through and through, okay? I'm very churchy. I'm definitely a church girl. And I feel like that just explains my personality, why I'm so reserved, why I dress so modestly. Just a lot of different things about me, why I don't have as many experiences as maybe other people do. Yeah, that's why. Where do you shop for your clothes and love your content is what they said. Thank you, girl. I shop for my clothes at Torrid. Like, I get my jeans from there. They got like some cute vests and like little pieces and whatnot. I also shop at Shein for sure. I'm not gonna stop shopping there until I need to. I shop at Fashion Nova from time to time. I definitely shop at Pretty Little Thing, okay? I love Pretty Little Thing real bad. I also shop at Rainbow from time to time. I shop at Target for sure. And then Walmart. Walmart has been stepping up their game. Like, people be sleeping on Walmart because it's like, oh my gosh, they're a low budget store, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, be for real with yourself. Walmart has fashion. And if you want to go in that section, go. And my last question, but not the least, is what are some tips you have for staying disciplined? So my biggest piece of advice for staying disciplined is when you think about something that you know you have to do it, okay? Give yourself 5 seconds. I'm talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 seconds to do it. I got home and I said, oh, my room is a mess. I started cleaning it immediately. Because if I don't do it now, I'm going to keep pushing it off. And I think that the issue with discipline is that a lot of people who struggle with discipline struggle with procrastination. Because it's like, you got so many things to do. And it's like, I just don't want to. Stop pushing stuff off. Because discipline is literally doing stuff that you have to do so that you can get where you need to be. And so for me, just not overthinking, not, you know what I'm saying, procrastinating, like working on not procrastinating has really helped me. So as soon as I'm like, dang, like I want to go to the gym, I'm just go to the gym if I have time. But in the slightest case that you have a full schedule and you're like, oh, I want to go to the gym today, my best piece of advice with that would be to either wear your gym clothes out, and if you can't wear your gym clothes out, I would say to make sure you pack a bag and keep it in your car. So that way you don't tell yourself like, oh, I could just come back home. Because the moment that you come back home, you're going to want to sit on that couch, you're going to want to get in that bed, you're going to want to do a bunch of other things, okay? Your mind's just going to go, because for me, if I'm coming back to the crib, I'm really not going to want to do it. I'm really not going to want to go to the gym, okay? I have been able to be disciplined enough to come back home and to just, you know, go get my shoes, change my pants. But 9 times out of 10, if you're already out, it just makes more sense for you to bring your bag with you and just change. Or just wear your clothes, you know, wherever you're going. But definitely just in regards to discipline, like, put yourself in a position to where you kind of just, you ain't got no choice but to do what you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, damn, y'all already brought my gym bag. I might as well go. Don't you hear how that sound? Versus, oh, I'm not gonna go, I'm gonna go to bar. You know what I'm saying? So, and just really think about like the life that you want to live and think about the life that you're currently living. Write out a list of what you're currently doing, how your life is going, all your habits, and then write out the habits of the life that you want to live and what you want to do and how you want it to look. Compare and contrast and start to work on those things slowly but surely. Each bad habit that you know you have, it's like, dang, all right, we gonna work on this. I'm wake up earlier. Just do it slowly. Stop thinking that you just gotta do a bunch of things at once. Do one thing at a time. Just take it slow and try to maintain it to the best of your ability. That is all for this video though, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I answered my questions for you guys as best as I could, because I don't know, this is my second time recording it and I was in my head, I'm not gonna lie. But we're moving forward because I don't want to be in my head this year. I really want to do what I'm supposed to do and get where I need to be. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like it. Also, comment down below if you guys did and what your favorite part was. And if you guys have any questions that I did not answer that you want me to answer, please comment that down below as well. Also, make sure to follow me on Instagram. It's always in the description box below. It's always at the end of the video. Any of my other socials. And make sure to subscribe to my channel if y'all haven't. And turn on that post notification bell so y'all can be a part of the J-Wave. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!